Naptown was cracking. Your boy Rex Solo, All NBA. Just wanted to give my thoughts today on the starting lineup. When Aaron E. Smith come back, which is looking like he's going to be back Wednesday in the Pelicans game. They got him listed as questionable. Should Benedict Mathurin stay in the starting lineup? That's the question. Because as y'all see, ever since the All-Star break, Ben been killing. Ben been that dude. So the question is, should he stay in the starting lineup? And what my thoughts is this. If Ben stays in the starting lineup, then you got too many people needing the ball. Right? Too many people needing the ball. You got Tyrese who needs the ball. Right? The offense runs through him for the most part. Pascal Siakam, he needs the ball. You got Miles Turner, Diva Miles Turner. If he don't get the ball, he get to crying and soaping on the sideline and stuff. You know what I mean? So yeah, he need his touches as well. Then we throw Benedict Mathurin in the mix. He's another person that needs the ball in order to get going, in order to be successful. So that's 4 people right there that needs the ball. Andrew Nembhard, he's not in the starting lineup for his offense. He's in there strictly for his defense. You know what I'm saying? He just gets scraps, right? So if you got all them people in there that's needing the ball and all of them playing well, I mean, it's not enough shots to go around. You know what I mean? And now if you could spread that out a little more, then you'll be good. Like, the thing about me with Benedict Mathurin come off the bench is Rick Carlisle, man. Maybe it'll just be different since Buddy's gone, but Ben coming off the bench should be and supposed to be the featured scorer, but that haven't been the case. Now maybe that's because of Buddy Hield and stuff like that in that situation. We really haven't seen Benedict Mathurin come off the bench since Buddy left, but Ben wasn't getting the shots like he's supposed to coming off the bench. Like I said, maybe it changed now. And if it did, I would much rather see Ben, for the sake of the team, come off the bench to bring that scoring so he could be featured even more, so he won't have to worry about Tyrese Halliburton and Pascal Siakam and Miles Turner. Like, let them 3 eat. Stagger Tyrese. You could stagger Pascal. And with that second unit sometimes, so you can still have some dynamic playmakers that he's playing with. But let Ben be the feature scorer or coming off the bench with McConnell. They got good chemistry together. I like how TJ and Benedict Mathurin play together, even though TJ sometimes be losing his mind. TJ, he'll get on the little scoring, hit two of his little turnaround floater jumpers, and just get the ball hogging a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I haven't seen him even look at Benedict Mathurin and not pass him the ball. You know what I'm saying? Go to the opposite side of the court sometimes. So, but overall, I like their chemistry together. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, my thoughts is, I would like Benedict Mathurin to come off the bench if Rick don't handcuff him and allow him to play his game like he's been playing ever since the All-Star break. That's what I want to see. You know what I'm saying? So, but eventually, once we get this team to where this is, we got all the missing pieces, we need him in the starting lineup with the rest, and they're gonna have to learn how to play together and share that ball. We're gonna need him in that starting lineup. Ben is coming to be the third option on this team now, which it should be. You went out and draft. You went out and traded for Tyrese Halliburton as your franchise cornerstone. Then you went out, got him some help with Pascal Siakam as a number 2. Now you need and hope that you can organically grow your number 3. And in this case, the number 3 ceiling is the number 1. Ben has the potential of being the number 1 option on this team in the future. With Tyrese being the number 2, a facilitator. Now, the offense always going to run through Tyrese. He's the engine. But because he's such a dynamic passer and playmaker, Ben could be the featured number 1 to go to. You know, in the clutch. And then you have the luxury of Halliburton also in the clutch. ESPN call it the number 1A and the number 1B. And I think that's how Tyrese and Benjamin Mathurin is going to line up. Number 1A and number 1B. I think Ben would be the B and Tyrese the A, simply on the basis of, you know, Tyrese, he runs the offense. So, and Pascal Siakam, you know, we're going to sign him. I don't know, you know, personally, they like keeping optionality. So I don't know if they're going to give him like a 4 or 5 year deal. But I think it would be good for them to give him a 4 year deal based on his age. You know, you can get the most out of him and his contract. You know, in that 3rd year, you can look to trade him. You know, because, you know, he is 30-some years old, you know, so, you know, this may be his last big contract that he's going to get. Who knows, you know? So I think it'd be smart for them to give him a 4-year deal, you know, with a team option, year 3. You know, if they're going to pay him the type of money that they're going to pay him, they got to, you know, have some play in there. You know, if they can get that, you know, year 3, they can look at it and see where he at. And if he fell off, but still has some value, and we can get younger at that position, which we already got in Walker. And that's a whole nother story, man. Like, yo, what? And everybody keeps saying he ain't ready. But every time I see him come on the court, yes, he looks a little lost sometimes. But that's a rookie. I mean, and he's not getting playing time. So, of course, he's going to be lost. But he always looked good to me. So, I don't know, man. I don't know what they're doing with Walker, man. I know they're trying to win, man, but all I'm saying is, towards the end of the season, once we solidify our place in the playoffs, he needs to get some playing time. He needs to get some playing time towards the end of the season. When we're locked in at 5 or 6 or 4 seed, we know we locked. He needs to get some playing time. You know, I think he got a whole lot of potential, man, as a scorer, but mostly as a playmaker, man. He done showed some signs, man, of being a great facilitator of that ball. Throwing bounce passes, no look passes. You know what I mean? He got that finesse just like Tyrese do as a big. And he played point guard before in college, so, you know, he could handle the rock. And he's proven that he could score now. He didn't work on that jumper. And he ferocious. You see that boy going up trying to get bodies? I think there's a lot of potential, and there's a reason why they wasn't going to trade him. They know who he is. I just don't know what their plan is, because there have been plenty of games where Walker should have got some playing time, but they let him sit on the bench where he was in the G League. Like, I don't know, but all I know is at the end of the year, if he don't get no playing time once we lock in, we gonna have some problems. That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? So, but I think he's gonna replace Pascal Siakam after the end of his contract.
honey. 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 Honey.